In a small continent lies an old house with an old window. Within this window lurks the devil, waiting, watching the world outside. Every day he stares out that window, longing to escape to freedom. The anguish of being locked away torments him. As his time passes, the devil's frustration and pain grows stronger. He lashes out, slapping his hands against the window in anger and despair. But no matter how hard he tries, the window won't give way. All it presents is a glimpse into a world that's too far away. There's no way for him to break out, and no one to keep him company. He feels trapped and hopeless, unable to do anything in his confinement. In his desperation, he cries out for someone to hear him and to help him escape. But no one ever does. The devil sits at the window, day in and day out, knowing no one will come to rescue him. As each day passes, his anguish gets greater and greater. He sees people go by, living their lives without a care in the world. The devil feels empty, not even wanting to be acknowledged by them. Not having anyone to turn to, he's forced to look deep within himself to find solace. He begins to reflect on his life and all the choices he's made. Inside the window, his own reflection stares back at him. He's forced to confront the creature he's become, aware of all the wrongs he's done. The devil cries out, lamenting the path he's taken and all the pain he's caused. But no one hears. He stares out that window, wishing for something better. He wonders if it's too late to change, but he knows he must keep trying. After all the pain and suffering, he still hopes for a better future. His cries go out, echoing in the wind that passes by the window. What he finds in the end is only more pain and suffering. He looks out and sees the world he's been separated from, never to be a part of it again. His pleas for compassion are moot. He's resigned to his fate, basking in his own misery and despair. His faith in humanity is gone, but he still clings to the hope that one day something will change. The devil takes one last look outside the window, knowing it may be his last. He stares in sorrow, aware that life will never be the same for him again. He remembers the days of being free and alive, but it all seems so far away now. He drags himself away from the window, knowing that his life will never be the same again. As he walks away, he hears the cries of people living in fear and desperation, all too familiar to him. He turns to the window, full of regret and sorrow. He looks out and reflects on all his choices, wondering why he ever thought he could escape. He stares out into the world for the last time, realizing that this is his punishment. The devil by the window, his cries unheard, fades away into oblivion. He knows that he has no other choice but to face his sentence, never to be free again. Nobody will miss him now. He's a distant memory to the people of the world. His story will never be heard, his existence unknown to those on the outside. The devil will remain at the window in his prison, for eternity. His cries will remain unheard, his pain unacknowledged. He will be left alone and forgotten. Day after day, the devil by the window will remain. He will be a shadow of his former self, moved by the wind and living in pain and despair.